The storm earlier this month snapped 15 utility poles along US 98 in Polk County like matchsticks. The downed power line snagged the bumper of a passing truck. Fortunately, the two occupants weren't hurt.
Grabbed the whole truck and shook it and sounded like World War II.
Traffic came to a halt, and hundreds of Lakeland Electric customers were without power for hours. But sometimes wooden poles don't break from high winds and severe storms this time of year. They just bend, or bow, or lean. For instance, we found this pole along US 98 not far from where the recent storm caused so much damage.
I mean, this can't be right. Just look down and see how much of a gap there is between the earth and the pole.
Lakeland Electric is responsible for 64,000 utility poles, and the city's spokesman Kevin Cook told us he is unaware of any large-scale problem.
The public, when they see these poles leaning to the degree that they are, they should not be concerned?
I'd have to see exactly what you're talking about as far as leaning poles. You're talking about a system-wide. I don't see that on our system.
But after Lakeland Electric sent someone out to inspect that particular utility pole we found, Cook called us back to say it would be replaced immediately. It's not, however, an isolated problem.
So what did we notice about utility poles in places like Winter Haven and Lakeland?
Many of them are leaning over like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. This is a stretch of US 17. This is a section of US 92, where we asked Linda Starr of the Walker Fence Company.
How long has it been like this?
Since September of 2004, when the last hurricane hit.
And nobody's come around to fix it since?
No.
What's your concern?
That maybe we'll end up like some of the other places when a good strong storm comes through, and then they could come down.
Progress Energy, Lakeland Electric, and TECO all tell us utility poles are inspected regularly by an outside contractor. In fact, a medallion shows this pole along US 92 in Winter Haven, which is leaning so severely it broke the jerry-rig brace designed to prop it up, was last inspected in 2009.
Looks worse than what it really is.
But while TECO's Rick Morera tells us the poles along this stretch are in no danger of falling over, he also told us after inspectors looked at what we found, they will all be replaced.
It could be beefier wooden poles. It could be a steel pole that would be sunk deeper into the ground, or it may even be a wooden pole that might be relocated to a little better soil condition in that area.
Lakeland Electric has had an off-again, on-again inspection program for wooden utility poles. They're supposed to be inspected once every 8 years. The poles that fell during the recent storm had not been inspected since 1998. If you have a story that needs to be investigated, email us at investigations@abcactionnews.com. Alan Cohn, ABC Action News.